What if I told you that I had a special kind of water that had the ability to cure numerous ailments, anything from eczema, hypertension, osteoporosis, and in some cases can even cure cancer? Now, most people would instantly realize this was some type of scam, but unfortunately a lot of people fall for it and end up spending thousands of dollars for a piece of this miracle cure. Now, the company I'm referring to is known as Kangen Water, which sells overpriced water filtration systems that produce alkaline-based waters. Now, I actually did a video on Kangen almost 2 years ago, before anyone watched my channel, and to this day, members of the Kangen cult still leave comments on that video defending their overpriced water. A few weeks ago, someone left a comment saying I was wrong about Kangen and that the water it produced had cured their 15-month-old daughter of cancer. They claimed I was providing no proof to back up the claims that Kangen was a scam. Following this, I nicely responded asking for them to send any evidence that Kangen Water cured their daughter's cancer, and even provided my email to do so, but as a surprise to no one, the person who left the comment never reached out to me with any evidence to back up their claim. Seeing as how the Kangen Water cult has only gotten stronger since I first talked about them 2 years ago, I felt it was time to take another crack at this cult and break it all down. Now, before we talk about the company Kangen, we have to first talk about alkaline water, which is what they are selling. Alkaline water has seen a huge surge in popularity over the past decade or so, with many celebrities endorsing alkaline water brands, and some of these brands becoming household names as well. Everything that you eat or drink falls somewhere on the scale of acidic versus alkaline. A lemon, for example, has an acidic pH of 2, while milk would be around the acidic pH of 6. The 7 on the scale is considered the neutral level of acidic versus alkaline, and most filtered waters are going to fall somewhere in the 7 or neutral range. Over the past decade, many claims have been made that alkaline water is actually much healthier for humans and can provide many health benefits. Because of this, many companies have started to sell alkaline-based waters to cash in on this new craze, with the highest bottled alkaline water I could find boasting a PH Alkaline score of 10, which would make it one of the most alkaline products you could consume. Now, despite many claims that alkaline water is better for you and that it can help prevent cancer because cancer apparently needs an acidic environment to thrive, there's actually almost no evidence to show that alkaline water provides any health benefits. The only reputable study I could find was a small study that showed for certain individuals it may help lower their acid reflux symptoms, as the alkaline can briefly lower the acid level of your stomach when you drink it. However, further studies have had mixed results, so no one knows for sure if it really does anything at all. Now, this video is not intended to bash alkaline water. If you like it and want to drink it, I have no problem with that at all. I enjoy the crisp taste of Fiji water, which has a slightly higher natural alkaline level of pH 7.7, so if you want to drink alkaline water, I really don't care. I think it's mostly a marketing ploy to sell higher priced water to people, but if you like it, go right ahead. My main issue with the alkaline water craze is when people promote it as some sort of miracle cure that can fix all your health problems by just switching to alkaline-based waters. Unfortunately, that's exactly what many people in the Kangen water cult do. This company, which was started in Japan in the 1970s, has grown to be one of the most successful multi-level marketing companies across the globe. Their overpriced water systems claim to do two things. They clean up tap water of any contaminants and then alkalize the water, making it much healthier than traditional acidic-based bottled waters. It's important to note what the Kangen Water Company is. It's a multi-level marketing company which is a legal version of a pyramid scheme, in my opinion. Pyramid schemes are illegal in many countries, including the USA, but MLMs are legal and in many cases are just legalized pyramid schemes with just a few small changes from the traditional pyramid scam. Kangen, like most MLMs, have different tiers where you sign up and then sell their machines to people below you, who then in turn become members of the team and try and sell the machines to people below them. Those who get in early at the top get a cut of sales from everyone who sells below them in their downline, and for those at the top of this type of business model, it is insanely profitable. Now, unfortunately, if you're not at the top of the pyramid, you most likely will never get rich selling in an MLM. What's really smart about people who run MLMs is that all the people who sign up for this program and sell their products are not considered employees of the company, but instead are considered independent contractors doing business with the head company. This is an important distinction that allows the company to legally protect themselves from some of the outlandish claims their contractors often make. If you look online, you can find many claims that Kangen Water is basically a miracle potion that can cure a number of illnesses. Many sites show pictures that Kangen Water cured a patient's colon cancer, but interestingly enough, that same photo is used by another Kangen salesman claiming it showed Kangen Water cured a patient's breast cancer. None of these posts have any hard evidence to back up these bold claims, and it's important to note that if you go to the Kangen Water official website, nowhere on the website does it ever make the claim that Kangen Water cures cancer or can prevent any disease at all. The only claim the website makes is that Kangen Water works to restore your body to a more alkaline state. Now, if you've ever seen a Kangen salesman make amazing claims of what Kangen Water can do, you have to ask why the official website doesn't back up any of those claims at all. Why is there not a single mention of any of these claims on their website? The answer is that there is no evidence to support any of these claims that people trying to sell Kangen Water make. The beauty of this scam is that because Kangen Water salesmen are independent contractors, they can say whatever they want to try and sell the product, but because they don't officially work for Kangen, then Kangen doesn't have to worry about getting shut down for making any of these claims because officially they never made any of these claims. It's important to know that Kangen is well aware that people who sell their products make outlandish claims that are impossible to support with evidence, but they do nothing to try and stop these claims because ultimately it helps them sell more machines to people and makes them more money in the long run. Now, the Kangen Water machines are devices that you hook up to your tap water faucet, and they make the claim it filters out pollutants and alkalizes the water. Now, you can go to the store and buy a bottle of filtered alkaline water for $3, or you can pay the Kangen company $6,000 or more for one of their miracle machines. What's interesting to note is that many people who buy the product don't know is that the water filter that comes standard in Kangen machines is only designed to filter chlorine from your water and does nothing to prevent other pollutants from getting into the water. In order to prevent other pollutants such as lead or arsenic, which is in many water supplies, you need to buy an additional pre-filtration system from the Kangen Water company for an additional cost. Many people don't know this and use the Kangen Water machines to filter their water when in fact it is doing almost no filtration without the additional supplies. All across YouTube, you will find Kangen cult members doing outlandish water tests with different dye colors to show Kangen Water is the best, when all it's really showing is that the water is extremely alkaline, and doesn't show any evidence it's better for you in any way. One of the more outlandish claims Kangen cult members will make is that Kangen Water is the only water you can take through the TSA checkpoints at airports.
Uh-oh. Am I going to have to get rid of my gallon? Thank you so much. Okay. What's the only water in the world you can go through airport security with a gallon of it? Fresh Kangen water. Because it's considered medicine. Try to do that with your water, see what happens.
For those of you who haven't been to an airport in a while, TSA will not allow you to take liquids through the security checkpoint for fear it may actually be an explosive substance. Kangen cult members constantly show themselves taking bottles of Kangen water through a TSA and claim they can do this because Kangen water is medical grade water that has been certified to do so. Some claim it's the only water you can legally do this with, however, the truth is far different. The TSA has been asked about this and they are required to allow people who have medical needs for special water to take it through the checkpoint. Many people need distilled water for their medical needs, and if this is the case, the TSA will allow you to keep your water. It's ultimately up to the TSA agent on duty if they decide to check your water, and in some cases this happens with Kangen water, with the cult members claiming the TSA is testing to make sure the water is medical grade, but in reality TSA is just testing to make sure it's actually water and not some explosive liquid instead. It really is depressing to me that this company has made millions of dollars selling their overpriced alkaline machines that do nothing different than what you can buy from a $3 bottle of water from a gas station. Because of their shady tactics of allowing salesmen to say anything about the product without the company directly saying it, this has allowed their company to spread worldwide without any legal issues and continues to be one of the most successful MLMs to this day. Hopefully what I shared today can help at least a few people avoid joining this cult that doesn't actually help you in any way, but just fleeces you out of your money. But if you don't want to listen to some random guy on the internet, I'll leave you with a clip of an actual doctor who knows way more than I do, also making the claim that Kangen alkaline water is a complete waste of money.
Now what I'm going to take is some medical grade alkaline water, just so we have a different water to compare, and we'll test the pH. We'll see what the pH is for a time.
Oh, thank God, let's test that pH.
And what happens when we put it inside of our body.
My friend, here's what happens when you put your alkaline water inside my body. It mixes with my stomach acid, which has a pH of 2 on your little red acidic scale there, and it ends up being 2 because the stomach acidity is very tightly controlled. And then it continues on its way down to the gut, and then it gets absorbed and it enters the bloodstream. And the bloodstream is even more well-controlled pH, 7.35 to 7.45. Even if the blood pH range slightly comes out of that, slightly, it can become lethal. So your little 1 pH difference in your little water bottle there that you're charging hundreds of dollars for is complete poo-poo.